What if I told you that a simple paperwork mistake, a small oversight, could cost you an extra $4,368 or even much more over the course of your retirement? This isn't a scam. It isn't some hypothetical scenario. It's a penalty, a real one, hidden deep inside the rules of Medicare. And the worst part? It's permanent. It follows you for the rest of your life, increasing every single year, attached to your monthly bill like a shadow you can never shake. Millions of Americans are paying it right now, this very month, without even fully understanding how they got trapped. In the next few minutes, I am going to expose the single most expensive mistake you can make with Medicare. I will show you exactly how it's calculated, and most importantly, how to guarantee you never pay this lifelong penalty. This is the information that can save you a fortune, and it's the knowledge that every single person approaching the age of 65 must have. Welcome to the Medicare Compass. So let's turn on the lights and look this monster directly in the eye. It has a name. It's called the Part B Late Enrollment Penalty. Let's break down what that really means and why it even exists. In the simplest terms, it's a punishment fee that the government adds to your monthly payment for Medicare Part B forever. This is not a one-time fine you pay to fix a mistake. This is a life sentence for your wallet. It becomes a permanent part of your bill. Month after month, year after year, for the rest of your life. You never escape it. It's designed to be a constant reminder of a deadline that was missed. But why would they do this? Why create a system that feels so punitive? The reason is actually quite logical, in a cold, calculated way. The entire Medicare system only works because both healthy people and sick people are paying into it. It balances the risk. If the system allowed people to just wait until they got sick to sign up, everyone would do that. They'd save money while they were healthy and only join when they needed an expensive surgery or treatment. The system would go bankrupt almost immediately. So this penalty, this lifelong financial punishment, is the government's way of forcing you into the system on their schedule, not yours. It's a powerful incentive to make sure you sign up when they tell you to. And just so you know, Part B isn't the only trap waiting in the dark. The prescription drug plans, what they call Part D, they have their own nasty little late enrollment penalty too. It works a bit differently, but it can also follow you for the rest of your life. That's a story for another day. But today, we are focused on the biggest and most common beast, the Part B penalty. Because this is the one that catches millions of people off guard. It's the one that seems to defy common sense. So, the big question is, how much damage are we actually talking about? How do they calculate the exact price of this mistake? The math itself is shockingly simple, but its consequences are brutal. And we're about to break it down, number by painful number. And now for the part that should make you sit up and pay very close attention, the math. The formula the government uses is simple, but it is absolutely ruthless. Here it is. You will pay a penalty of 10% of the standard Part B monthly premium for every full 12-month period that you were eligible to sign up, but didn't. Let's make that real. Let's take the standard Part B premium. As of right now, it's around $174 per month. So let's imagine a scenario. Let's say you turn 65. You don't have other qualifying health insurance, and for whatever reason, you just don't sign up. Maybe you thought you didn't need it. Maybe you forgot. Maybe you were traveling. The reason doesn't matter to them. 3 years go by. You're now 68, and you realize you need to enroll. That's a 36-month delay. Inside that delay are 2 full 12-month periods. So your penalty is 20%, not 20% of what you owed back then, 20% of the premium today. 20% of $174 is an extra $34 and change. That's your penalty. But it's not a one-time charge. It's added to your bill every single month, forever. That's an extra $419 a year that you will pay every year until you die. If you live for another 20 years in retirement, that single mistake of waiting 3 years will cost you over $8,380. Money just gone, thrown away for no reason at all. And here is the truly insidious part of the penalty. It's not a fixed number, it grows. As the standard Part B premium inevitably rises with inflation and healthcare costs, your penalty rises right along with it because it's a percentage. So that $34 monthly penalty today could be $40 in a few years and $50 a decade from now. It's a financial parasite that gets stronger over time. So, how do you avoid this nightmare? How do you make absolutely certain that this never happens to you? The good news is that avoiding this penalty is actually very simple, as long as you know the rules of the game. There are two clean, safe paths you can walk. You just have to know which path is yours. The first and simplest path is called your initial enrollment period. Think of this as your golden window. It is a 7-month period that is centered around your 65th birthday. It starts 3 months before the month you turn 65. It includes your birthday month and it ends 3 months after. 7 months. That's it. If you sign up for Medicare Part B anytime within this 7-month window, you are completely safe. There is no penalty. You have followed the primary rule and you will never have to worry about this again. For most people, this is the path you will take. It's clean, it's clear, and it's the highway to a penalty-free retirement. But what if you plan to keep working past 65? What if you already have good health insurance through your job or your spouse's job? This is where the confusion begins. This is where the traps are laid. This brings us to the second safe path, the special enrollment period. This path is for people who continue to have what the government calls creditable health coverage after they turn 65. Think of this as real, comprehensive insurance from a decent-sized employer. Now, the rules here are critical. As long as you are actively working and you are covered by that employer's plan, you are generally safe. But the clock starts ticking the second that changes. The moment you stop working or the moment you lose that employer health coverage, a new window opens. This is your special enrollment period. And this is the trap. You might think logically that you have a year to get things sorted, but you don't. The government gives you only 8 months from the day your employment or your coverage ends to sign up for Part B without a penalty. They use 12 months to calculate your punishment, but they only give you 8 months to escape it. It's a brutal deadline, and millions of people miss it, falling straight into the trap we just described. So what happens if you're watching this video and a cold feeling of dread is washing over you? What if you realize, oh no, that's me. I missed my window. Is there any way out? Is there an escape hatch once the trap has sprung? I have to be brutally honest with you. In 99% of cases, the answer is no. Once the penalty is assessed, it is permanent. It's a lifelong financial consequence. That is precisely why it is so critically important to avoid it in the first place. The system is designed to be unforgiving. It's not a negotiation. It's a hard and fast rule with very little room for error. However, there are a few extremely rare exceptions. You can file an appeal to have the penalty overturned, but your chances are slim. To win, you would essentially have to prove that you were given incorrect or misleading information by an official federal government employee. For example, if you have written proof that a Social Security Administration employee specifically told you not to sign up for Part B, you might have a case. But this is incredibly difficult to document and prove. Simple ignorance of the rule, or getting bad advice from a friend or family member, is not a valid reason for an appeal. So, for the vast majority of people who are already paying the penalty, the focus shifts from erasing it to managing it. If your income is limited, there are programs called Medicare savings programs. These are state-run programs that can help pay your Medicare costs, which can sometimes include helping with the Part B premium and, by extension, the penalty attached to it. It's not a fix, but it can be a form of financial relief if you qualify. So let's bring this all together. The Part B Late Enrollment Penalty is a severe, expensive, and lifelong mistake. But the most important thing to remember is that it is entirely predictable and 100% preventable. You have the power to make sure this never affects you, and here is your action plan to do just that. First, find your 65th birthday on a calendar. Mark out the 7-month window around it. That is your initial enrollment period. Treat those dates as sacred. Second, if you plan to work past 65 and have employer health insurance, you must confirm that it is considered creditable coverage. This usually means your company has 20 or more employees. Don't just assume it is, verify it. And third, and this is the most important step, never ever guess. Never assume you know the right answer. One 5-minute phone call to the Social Security Administration to confirm your specific situation can literally save you thousands of dollars down the road. It might be the most profitable phone call you ever make. Our entire mission here at the Medicare Compass is to give you the knowledge you need to take control of your future. We believe that clear, unbiased information is the best tool you can have to protect your health and your savings. If this video was valuable to you, if it opened your eyes to this hidden danger, then please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss our other guides that are designed to help you navigate this complex system. And finally, share this video. Send it to a friend, a sibling, a coworker, anyone you know who is approaching retirement. You could be saving them from a costly, lifelong mistake. This isn't just about healthcare. It's about financial security for the rest of your life. Thank you for watching.